How is it going, everyone? We have a massive PlayStation Store sale that has just kicked off in the May Savings Sale. Now, there is also a Golden Week sale that is running right now. It's not officially live yet on the PlayStation Store. By the time you guys are watching this video, it probably will be live. I'll cover that sale tomorrow, and obviously in-depth coverage will be coming on both sales soon. Golden Week more so because that's a more limited time frame, but we also have the May Savings Sale, which we're going to be covering in this video. Ton of notable deals right off the top, looking at the deals that are available. So if you're excited to check out a bunch of stuff, definitely a lot of things to pick up. Right off the top, I see WWE 2K23. The PS4 version is 25% off for $44.99. The cross-gen digital edition is 25% off for $52.49. So we don't need to call it the cross-gen digital edition. If you want to play it on PS5, that's the version you gotta buy, and it's a hefty price point. The game did just obviously come out, but sports games at $70 just like hit me a little bit different than other games at $70. Nevertheless, if you're a fan of wrestling games, you're probably gonna like the game. I believe this is the best received WWE game in like a decade or even more than that. Probably a couple decades, probably like 15 years. So, you know, if you want to check it out, go for it. I played the campaign. The campaign's like super goofy, but at the same time, it's like kind of wild to see how much like effort they also put into like the storylines and whatnot. It's almost like kind of hilarious, but yeah, if you're a fan of wrestling games, you'll enjoy it. They also have the GM mode, and they've expanded on that, so go check it out if you're interested. That price point is just so high that it's hard to recommend any sports game right on release at that price. Madden 23, on the other hand, is 70% off for $18 and $21 for PS5, 18 on PS4. Madden comes out in August, I believe, so different time frame when you're talking about these sports titles. But yeah, I believe the draft is going on soon or like something like that. I don't follow football that much until like the season actually starts, but nevertheless, there you go with that. NBA 2K23. Alright, let's stop talking about sports games. Let's talk about some other stuff. Last of Us Remastered is 50% off for $9.99. Look, if you don't want to spend like $50 or $70, like $50 on sale, $70 when it's new for part 1, Remastered still ain't a bad option. Like, I would still say it's a pretty solid pickup at $9.99 if you're trying to save money, and then once part 1 gets cheap, you can check it out then as well. I love Last of Us 1. I think it's a tremendous game. That does include Left Behind as well. So, yeah, you can check that out. Assassin's Creed Valhalla is $14.99. That's not available on PlayStation Plus Extra, so, you know, might be something worth checking out. The Complete Edition is $42, and $42 is hefty, but there's a ton of additional content when you're talking about that, so, you know, something to look at there. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy is $17.99. That is available on Plus Extra. However, if you're not a fan of subscription services, I loved Guardians of the Galaxy. I thought it was a fantastic game. That was my first exposure to Guardians of the Galaxy as an IP. Like, I didn't watch the movies, and I really enjoyed it. Thought the cast and characters were lovable, and I liked it so much that I am, in fact, gonna go watch Guardians of the Galaxy 3 once it hits theaters. Obviously, I gotta watch the first 2 movies, and that will be happening at some point, but, yeah, I will definitely be checking out the 3rd movie, but love that game. Thought the gameplay was really good as well. I know some people weren't crazy about it, but I thought it was pretty darn good. Soundtrack is great. Story is good with, you know, a good bit of comedy as well, so I like that game a lot. Resident Evil Village Gold Edition, 40% off for $29.99. Good price on RE Village. You get the bonus content, and Resident Evil Village is a tremendous game. It was one of my favorite games of 2021, and you have the additional content here. It'll be interesting to see where Resident Evil goes going forward, but Village was, man, a great title. There is the Resident Evil 7 Gold Edition and Village Gold Edition double pack. That is 50% off at $39.99. So you're essentially paying like $9.99 on top of Village's Gold Edition to get 7 Gold Edition as well, which is pretty decent. Monster Hunter Rise Deluxe Edition is $24.99. Not a bad deal there. Bunch of DLC. One Piece Odyssey, which surprisingly isn't a part of the Golden Week sale, rather a part of this sale. Nevertheless, 30% off for $42. I'm not a One Piece fan, but I did play One Piece Odyssey, and I was shocked at how much I enjoyed it. It's like a fundamentally well-made JRPG, and if you're a fan of One Piece, you'll probably enjoy it even more so. They have you, like, go back into iconic One Piece moments from the anime, and they're redone a little bit, and you have to, like, go through it, and it's just a well-made turn-based JRPG. Like, it's a quality game. No English dub, which is a little bit of a bummer, but overall I thought the game was fairly good. You have Marvel's Midnight Suns Digital Plus Edition for PS5, 50% off for $39.99. not a bad price on that. That's typically $80, so yeah, good price. All things considered. FF7 remakes at $30 still on PS4. That's kind of wild given that that game came out in 2020, but, you know, Square Enix knows what they got with FF7, and it is available through Plus Extra, so you can play it that way. Diablo 3 Eternal Collection, that is 67% off for $19.79. Free up a couple weekends if you're looking to jump into that ahead of Diablo 4, but that has a ton of content, incredibly replayable, so yeah, pack a lunch if you are going to be playing that. Sniper Elite 5 is $29.99. You got UFC 4 Deluxe at $13.99. Detroit Become Human at $9.99. Hades at $14.99. Really good deal there. Monster Hunter World 25% off at $14.99. Pretty good deal there as well. Obviously, Monster Hunter World is obviously a time sink, but a good one at that. Middle-earth Shadow of War $7.49, available on Plus Extra, but still worthwhile. Tunic 20% off for $24, still going for a hefty price, but yeah, them's the breaks sometimes. Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition is available on Plus Extra, but that is a tremendous action title. Strong recommendation there. Dying Light 2 Stay Human Ultimate Edition, $70. It's 30% off, but man, that game's what? Like a year, 14 months old at this point. Feel like we should be seeing a steeper than 30% off discount, at least 50% off, but yeah, maybe that's just me being a little greedy, but I enjoyed Dying Light 2, but that price point, a little too high for my liking. Walking Dead, the Telltale Definitive Series, 60% off for $19.99, that's a phenomenal deal. Strong recommendation there. Loved the Walking Dead title. Season 1 made me cry when I was a kid, and yeah, that's kind of dating myself, but Season 1 came out back in like 2011, 2012, so it's been quite a while, and yeah, just an emotional game, and I loved it. Season 2 is great. Season 3, not so much, but overall, the whole story is really, really good, and would give it a strong recommendation. Infamous Second Son, available on Plus Extra, but $9.99 on that. Love that game. Probably the weakest of the 3 Infamous games, but still really, really good. Yeah, one of the earlier PS4 titles. It seemed like it was a game that could have used a little bit more time in development, but I get it. Sony was like kind of desperate to get, you know, marquee PS4 exclusives on the market. So I feel like that kind of did Infamous Second Son a little bit of damage, but overall, it's still a really good game. A Plague Tale Innocent, 60% off for $15.99. Tremendous, dark, narrative-driven game. Really enjoyed that. Until Dawn at $9.99. Dragon Age Inquisition Game of the Year at $9.99. Modern Warfare Remastered is on sale at $19.99. Mass Effect Legendary Edition, $14.99 on that. That's a slam dunk home run of a deal. Can't go wrong with the Mass Effect trilogy. Just tremendous, tremendous games. Borderlands The Handsome Collection at $9.99. Legendary Collection, which includes Borderlands 1 Remastered, that's at $19.99. You got Fallout 4 Game of the Year at $9.99. That's something to pick up, given that Fallout 4 is going to be getting a PS5 upgrade at some point. I don't know if it's going to get the Witcher 3 treatment, where after the upgrade comes out, the price kind of gets jacked up. The sale price gets jacked up. Like, the MSRP is going to be what the MSRP is, but for Witcher 3, it used to go on sale for $9.99. After the upgrade came out, it shot up to like $24 or even $29.99, I believe. It was like kind of ridiculous, but yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen with Fallout 4, but if you want to dodge that potentially happening, maybe consider picking up the Game of the Year edition now. Little Nightmares 1 and 2 bundle for $14.99 is really good. Atmospheric horror games there. Really solid pickup. There you got Destroy All Humans Jumbo Pack, that's 1 and 2 remastered. $48 is kind of pricey on that, though. Saints Row the 3rd remastered, $5.99 on that, I think, is actually really good. I mean, that's a game you don't have to take all too seriously, but a fun time nonetheless. Biomutant PS4 and PS5, $15.99. That was recently a Plus game, but I enjoyed Biomutant a lot more than other people. It wasn't like the best open world RPG in the world, no, but I thought it was fine if you're not spending $60 on it. Like, anything sub $20, I think Biomutant actually is a decent little title. Charming open world, and yeah, the narration is terrible, but I still had a lot of fun with it. So yeah, take that for what you will. Control Ultimate Edition at $12, available on Extra, but that's a great deal. Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition, you guys already know. I ramble about that game all the time. $4.49 on that is great. A lot of DLC on sale as well, so do bear that in mind. But overall, a lot of great deals from what I am seeing. Devil May Cry HD Collection as well, $9.89 on that. Mass Effect Andromeda, Titanfall 2. You know, a lot of standard stuff, but some good stuff as well. Sword and Fairy Together Forever, that's 40% off for Plus subscribers at $24. That's actually like a gorgeous action RPG. Like, visually, that game's stunning and doesn't really get the love it deserves. It's a little janky at times, but overall, I had a good time with that game, and I would say give that a look. XCOM 2 at $3, yeah, no-brainer there. yeah, just a lot of good deals. Dead Cells, $12.49. I just keep going page to page. Order 1886, baby. You know that's gonna be in our under $10 video, and I'm ready for the hate in the comments section already. But yeah, Dead Rising 2 at $6. Bright Memory Infinite, 20% off. Not a sizable discount, but 16 on that. Anno Mutation for $14.99. Really enjoyed that game. Trails of Cold Steel 2, $19.99. I don't know if Cold Steel 1's on sale. I imagine it would be, at least as a part of the Golden Week sale. But yeah, that's a great pickup. A lot of good deals. Check them out for yourself. That's a page 8 of 61, so there's a ton of stuff, and I filtered it by full games only. So, yeah, have a gander for yourself. A lot of good stuff discounted as a whole for this sale. That's going to do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.